Hi, August. Welcome to Makkah Millennium Hotel and Towers.
Thank you for calling me.
Have a seat.
Come. Okay.
This is my business card.
Okay, thank you.
Myself, Mohammad Nadeem. I'm working as assistant food and beverage manager here. Would you like to have some tea or coffee?
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Let me tell you something briefly about the company. Millennium and Copthorne hotels are growing at a very fast pace, and we are hoping to open around 100 hotels by the year 2020.
Right.
I hope while coming to the hotel you didn't face any difficulty.
Alhamdulillah, so far it's smooth.
You reached the
No,
hotel.
it's not strange for me. It is not strange to enter any hotel premises, because this is my home, my place.
Let me brief you slightly about the interview format. It will be almost a 20 minutes interview. I'll be asking few questions, just basics, just related to your work experience.
Right.
Not a big deal. Everything will be related to your work experience, and I'll be taking down notes.
Right.
Let's start with the first one. While going through your CV, August, just wanted to know exactly, like you are working as the restaurant manager right now in your hotel.
Right.
How many colleagues are working under you in your outlet?
Right now I have 8 colleagues there. 8 colleagues.
Is it all in all the shifts all together, or in one particular shift?
No, it's divided. We are operating from morning until midnight. So we are operating only 2 shifts. So in every shift we have 4 colleagues, and then in the morning, in the evening we have 4 colleagues also, and then regularly we are giving a day off, and 1 week, 1 day off for each colleague. Yeah.
That's great. While going through your CV, I just saw that you did, mashallah, you have done a computer course from PLK Medi Group in 1991.
Yeah, basically.
Please.
Yeah. Yes, basically this is just a basic computer to do administration jobs like Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. Yes.
How is that course helping you in the day-to-day operation?
Yeah, of course.
As a restaurant manager.
As a restaurant manager, because we are dealing with financials, figures, something like that, and we are dealing with duty rosters, requisitions, and inventories, and so all this involved to use computers and technology at this time. Yeah.
How it helps you in doing your financial data for your outlet?
Yeah, because this one we can create in the Excel especially. We can see, we can create, or we can fill the format, something like formattings, to enter the data and to record what the activities involved there.
That's great. Now, I'll be asking you a few questions which will be slightly like scenarios which relates to your work experience.
Right.
Just tell me, August, about a time when you had a suggestion or an idea which you implemented to improve the financial performance of your outlet.
Yeah, this is actually a very important issues actually in the food and beverage, because food and beverage is one of the department generating revenue. This is important part of the department generating revenue for the hotels. But in the outlet, usually we can do by doing food and beverage promotions, and then we can do some special offer.
Actually, I wanted to know exactly when you implemented that idea. When your outlet was doing very bad revenue, and then you suggested something to uplift the financial performance of your outlet.
Yeah, we did last year ago. So Alhamdulillah, it was successful.
Last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
Which place?
In the Yasmin cafe. In the
Yasmin
cafe,
Cafe,
yeah.
okay.
In the cafe, yeah. It was.
What you did actually, just in particular what you did.
Yeah, actually, we have created a whole year, I mean, 1 year promotions calendar agenda. So we strict and follow on that one. So every month we have different promotions. So this promotions basically consists of salad. We have a salad, main course, and then dessert, and then we have beverages there.
Just one more.
So,
I mean, all these promotions which you are doing monthly have been
Right.
were finalized by whom?
Yeah, usually we receive a budget or target from our food and beverage office. So based on that target, we work on it. So we are setting the individual target and also outlet target. So basically, we work on that target. So if the food and beverage giving a target for 10,000 additional revenue from promotions, so we set the target for individual colleagues. So at least one day they can sell 3 items.
What was the criteria of setting for any menu items you are selecting for promotion? So what was the criteria of setting the target?
No, this is actually basically it's different from the promotion item. It could be it must be different from the existing menu itself. So just to encourage or to enhance the guest experience to dine with in our restaurants.
So in the whole process, what was your major role?
Majorly to make sure that my role there is to maintain the financial revenues, you know, to productivity and then quality of service.
I
and,
understand, but
product itself.
what exactly, for example, to maintain all this, what exactly you did?
Yeah, I have to monitor. This is my but I need to focus on it. I need to monitor it. I have to check between shifts and then add and
what you need to monitor?
yeah, to monitor how our colleagues and our supervisor in the field is doing their upselling things, and then in every shift we took the report from them, and end of the shift finally we will see how we are doing, and in the briefing we will tell how we did yesterday.
So at the end of the briefing, for example, when you
yeah.
are monitoring, so against what you are measuring? Against your...
So, whether we perform low or we perform excess. So, when we perform low, we encourage and we support and we push, not push, but we encourage and we motivated our staff to do extra efforts again. And
if your team is doing extra efforts and they are exceeding the targets,
yeah, usually we reward them.
Do the benefit by...
Yeah. Because in these upselling programs, we have incentive schemes for to achieve our target. So we have 5% incentives. We can.
How do you execute that incentive scheme?
So after achieving the target, so whatever the extra revenue we generate to this one, we will take 5% from it, and then we'll give it to our colleague. So in this. At this time also we select the best or highest best seller, and then we reward them with the what's called like Starbone, and then recognition certificate or something like that.
That's
yeah.
great. So in the whole process, I mean, with this suggestion, what you implemented to improve the financial performance of
Yeah.
our outlet, how was the outcome after all your efforts, after all your role in pushing the items with your team? What was the outcome?
Alhamdulillah, with grace of Allah, Alhamdulillah, we achieve our target, and we over time also we receive. I mean,
What was the target? What you set, for example? I mean, if you
Yeah,
set
based
it
on
a year
the-
ago. What was the target?
120 reals
Okay.
in year. So every month we have a target for 10,000 to achieve it for upselling only.
So that
From the
month,
promotions, yeah.
how with all your team efforts by upselling, how much did you make by promotional items?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, we book around 130,000. 130,000. Yeah.
That's great.
So our target is 120, so we achieve 130,000. So Alhamdulillah.
Now, coming to the next question.
Yeah.
Because tell me about a time when you have coached somebody in your team to improve his performance, or he was able to learn something new.
Something new. Yeah, there are the two different things. This one because to improve the behavior, to improve the performance, and then to learn something new is something different there also. Okay, I can
That's
give you
two,
example.
totally two different things.
Yeah.
That's what let's talk about first the coaching
To
part.
improve performance. Yeah, basically to improve the performance, if will happen when we can see actually what the colleagues have done or what is doing. So that time we can do some improvement if we found any issues or something like that.
When was it when you did this this coaching last time?
So when I noticed one of our colleagues when they serve our guests, our colleague.
No, I mean when it happened, basically, and
Yeah, 1 year ago.
And where were you working at? Which hotel?
Oh, this one, yeah, it was because mostly I spend all my time in this, in this hotel in property, but I experienced it over here as well. So last year ago, so one of our colleagues, when he served our guests, it's a wrong order actually, just a wrong order. So yeah, wrong order. I just noticed it. So some staff are honest to tell, but some colleagues maybe when he noticed also he don't want to say. But we as supervisor sometimes we notice, we coach on the spot. So our colleagues doing mistakes.
So which hotel? I mean, when you're working?
Yeah, in
the same hotel.
In the same hotel.
When it
yes.
happened? A year back or 2 months
Yeah,
back?
year back, yeah.
Year back.
Yeah.
So what did you notice with the colleague? What mistake exactly? What he
Yeah,
he was
actually
making?
he took order and then he surveyed, but it's a wrong order for the wrong person. It is a wrong order, so not according to what the guest ordered actually, because there are 4 guests that time, so every guest they have own order. So there's our colleagues serve it with the wrong order.
So how did you coach him on this? For example, he
Yeah, on
was
the
making a
spot.
mistake and with the wrong orders. So what was your role basically? I mean, when to correct him or to coach him without him not? I mean, he doesn't feel bad or he doesn't mind in front of the other team.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, that time because the guest also it was good. So this order is for me, right? But from this point of view, we can guess that we need to do some kind of training. We can do a coaching at the time, and then we do a corrective trainings. Next also we can do off job training. But that time we after finish serving, we call him in discreetly area. We just.
When all these things, when you're doing the corrective training, when it took place, I mean, at the same instance, when he's in the operation, or
yeah, after he served the order, we just call him and then we call him and guys, what did you do just now? And then the guys he just said, I did mistake. I noticed that. So do you realize that you did? Yes, I did. So next time, okay, we have trained you how to take order. So use the pivot number. So every guest you can use a pivot number by what's called this one arrow. By sequentially from the left to right, clockwise. So you can do by that way. So in order to avoid any mistake, to avoid any wrong order for our guests.
So that means while coaching him, like you saw him doing mistakes while serving the order.
Yeah.
So when you noticed him, you wanted to correct him.
Yes,
so
he admitted, and he positively accepts that mistake, and he like to correct it.
So, and then you told him how to do it correctly in the right sequence.
Yes, of course. It's my job to coach him.
Now coming to the next part, I mean, in this whole process, did he learn something new?
So learning something new. Okay, this is another part actually. Actually, every month we have new kind of drinks we prepare according to the promotions agenda we have. So every month we have different drinks.
So which,
That is new for
right
them.
now, which month are you talking about exactly? Now, I mean, when you are talking about that, for the colleague to learn something new.
So I need to call them before 2 months usually to implement or to launch, to implement the new drink, something like that. I have to call before launching. I have to call them or to call them assistants 2 months before officially the product itself launched. So to prepare and to make presentations and.
No, but in this case, I just need to know exactly one situation when it happened that you were able to make a colleague learn something new, and when it happened and where it happened.
Yeah, every month is happening.
It's
every month is happening in the middle of the month, 2 weeks before ending the month.
Okay.
Usually it's happen. So we call a sessions that we will introduce the new drinks, and then I have
What is
to collect.
what is your main role in?
To demonstrate actually to demonstrate the drinks.
So
we
you
have
yourself,
created.
you yourself demonstrate
I
all the
myself,
drinks?
yes, I collect it. I collect all the equipments needed, and then the tools needed, and yeah, myself to, to do.
How does the team benefit in all the demonstrations?
Yeah, exactly. It will help them. Mostly their job is to upsell. So in this time, if they know their product, they can recommend, they can suggest and recommend, and finally they can upsell their products. So he has full knowledge about what ingredients inside. Just like that.
So the colleagues, you mean when you are doing any promotions, any month? Basically, as you said, you are doing it every month. So
Every month, yes.
Before you introduce any drink, you make a demonstration
We make demonstration
in front of the
yes.
entire team, so that they can upsell and they know the product well.
Yes.
Then only they can sell in a better way.
Yes.
That's great.
So we used to use what is called ABC trainings, where we have learned as a job skill trainer. So we'll invite them. So we'll call them. So we'll inform them what the title of the, what is the name of the drinks, and then why we put some interest story about the drink itself. So how they will benefit from it, and then we break down this into some steps. Some steps. So at least 2 steps. So we demonstrated in step by step.
You are demonstrating. You are showing all
Yeah.
the steps to the team.
Yes, and then we ask them to practice also. Yeah, we ask them to practice, and then we observe and we check. We practice one. We check verbally also. We check, and practical also we check.
That's great.
And then after that, we ask the trainees itself, we start the colleagues to practice it in the whole, after we saw, we ask them to practice it. And then we will just observe and we silent, we keep silent, and then at the end of the session, we will give our feedback. And then, okay, some of the trainees need reassess, some trainees they understand well that. So we link forward
What do you do to the train? For example, you made a demonstration, and some of them catch very fast.
Very
and some
fast,
of them
yes.
they still are unable to catch it.
No.
So how do you deal with those colleagues or with those trainees?
Yeah, basically our job is to motivate them, to encourage them, to motivate them always. So what you can do is that, and again, actually, which part he don't, I mean, which part actually he don't understand. So this one we will focus it. We will just again reassess.
Excellent. Thank you, August. Do you have any questions for me?
When will be hired? So when I will be hired and how much my salary will be?
In fact, we have a pool of candidates,
Yeah.
and we are reviewing a pool of candidates, and
Yeah.
our HR department will be soon in touch within 7 working days with you.
Yeah, hopefully it's really nice to meet you. Thank you to have interview.
Thank you, August,
Yeah,
for,
you're welcome.
for showing your interest in joining Mohammad Nadeem Hotel and Towers.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, thank you.